The purpose of Emily's speech today was to practice at addressing challenging audience, and a challenging audience. And it certainly was a very challenging audience today. It became almost a speech on how to be a heckler. So the stage became a stage for hecklers, I felt. And Emily did a pretty good job with handling them professionally and politely, but perhaps she could have done more. So handling a difficult audience, obviously at Toastmasters typically is not very difficult because we're very supportive. However, if she left Toastmasters and started to give a speech outside of Toastmasters, she could face a difficult audience. Now, it takes planning ahead of time to handle something like that. Now, did you know today what you heard in terms of disruptors were only hecklers? There are so many different types of disruptants in the world. So we have hecklers, which is, I think it's Kwan's middle name. Paul, his nickname is Heckler. But you also have chatters, people who are talking to each other who are disinterested in your speech. That is quite disrupting and disrespectful. We didn't have any of those today, right? So what I'll do today is give you some advice on how to handle different types of disruptors. So we also have mobile devices. All those mobile devices in front of you, people are either looking at them, or if it rings, that's quite a disruptance if you're trying to convey a message. We have nonverbal disruptors, people who are rolling their eyes like, oh God, right? And then you have sighing, yawning, very disruptive. And then you have restlessness, people who are restless and fidgeting and clicking their pens. That's annoying, right? So these are just some examples. I can't give them all. Now, there are different ones. So first thing I think, Emily, you could do is set clear expectations, okay? So you have to tell the audience what you're going to be doing, if there's any issues, to how to handle. If you need to go to the bathroom, please say all these rules ahead of time before your speech. Second one is, if you have an angry disruptor, try to use some humor to diffuse the situation. So humor is always good. And then if you have somebody that's loud, like heckling, you can tell them, please lower your voice. Hey sir, please lower your voice, right? Just asking them politely.
I think Kwan was raised off too nice.
And one of the most important things is you could set up helpers in the audience that's gonna help you handle these kind of people. If there are hecklers, please, could John, can you come over to Kwan and duct tape his mouth? Do things ahead of time so that they can handle for you. Overall, you did a great job. I have a lot more tips for you. I'll keep these on your sheet, and hope you get a chance to handle some real heckling audiences in the future. Thank you.